wrong with me?
No. Okay.
Okay.
Hi. Hey.
How's it going?
How's it going?
It's still February.
It's still February, and so we decided to. The month has been cool. You know, I did
It's been a cool month.
We did a pretty cool. I did a pretty cool presentation for the Anthology Film Festival. Got to talk about my man Rod Serling.
Mm-hmm. She did a great job. She really did.
Thank you.
It was very engaging, a very good talk. She brought up a lot of good thinking points. That sounds dumb.
Yeah, no, yeah, thinking points,
thought-provoking conversations.
Sure, and plan to have more events and stuff. Anyway, the point is, okay, it's February, all right, and so I decided to do get this pick out right in time before it ends. Even though we could do this all year round for our Black History Month pick, I picked the First Purge, and
from 2018.
Yes. Why is it considered black horror? The director is horror, and so are the themes in the movie centering around, a troubled community with that demographic and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen this movie before?
No, I have not watched any of the Purge movies. I was never interested in them, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah, I
was
hear
like,
you.
we see enough bullshit
No,
in real life in the country.
I've seen every Purge movie.
I don't need to see a fictional version of it as well, where it's worse.
Well, Well, I think most of the horror we watch, can happen or whatever.
Not like a demon. No, I believe in that too.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Well, there's, I don't know, zombies. There haven't been zombies, like real life zombies yet. I'm sure they're in a lab somewhere on this earth.
Well, the whole 28 days, it all stemmed from trying to figure out anger, and it was
the rage virus.
The rage virus,
yeah, which could be. Kind of makes sense with this movie too, a little bit.
So
trying to test your rage.
Yeah, in this aspect, it's rage, but just tested on the human aspect, not the monkeys, and they get out of control and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting. You never seen any of the Purges?
No.
This and Saw is probably like my most current frequent franchises that I can't even talk that are my favorite franchises that are my favorite. So,
why do you like the Purge movies so much? Like, what is it about them? Like survival mechanisms?
I always like gore, which is the basis of Saw 2, is all kind of stuff. But
I picked Saw over the Purge because of the gore. But what is it different about this one, the series of movies?
I don't know. I just like them. I just think it's an interesting concept, and for me, it's very realistic of what could happen. So the fear level is higher.
I see.
Because I think it could,
could come to fruition. Yeah.
But that's not even the reason either. I don't know. I just like them. It's just a series that I thought was well done, and I support it.
Okay.
So not just because it can be real or whatever. But the costuming is always people getting geared up to purge, like the aesthetic of it all. It is interesting throughout the series, seeing people get their purge uniform on, called cutesy to kill. There's one purge where this girl, like these little teenagers, they were like killing to party in the USA to
like Miley Cyrus.
So it's just fun to hear those like little fun songs while you're like bashing someone's head in. So it's just the juxtaposition of it all. I think it's cute. I think it's cute. The First Purge, I chose this one because this is actually one that you don't need to see in order of the series, because this is the foundation of how all the sequels became to light. So this is supposedly the prequel, as they call it, a prequel.
Even though it was like in the middle of the 5 that are out so far.
Yes, of how it all started.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to get into. Black History Month. Danny, let's go ahead and get started.
Okay. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 55%. The audience gave it a 28%.
Low.
I know. IMDb gave it a 5.2 out of 10. And Letterboxd gave it a 2.5 out of 5. So...
Yeah, pretty low.
It was very divided, I found in the reviews, which we'll talk about later. But don't try.
I know. Don't be like me. Last episode, she got that in the cast. I spilled it.
I know,
over
your
the table.
beer exploded. All right. The director of the film the film was written by James DeMonico, who did the other ones. Yes, I did.
Okay, go ahead.
But it was this one out of the series was directed by Jared McMurray, making it the first entry in the series not helmed by DeMonico. Am I saying the right? DeMonico.
Yeah,
yes.
Sure.
Gerard is also known for films Burning Sands from 2017 and Battle Buddy 2011. He also directed an episode of The Twilight Zone in 2019.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh. The budget was $13 million, and I'm surprised the box office was $137.1 million.
That's what makes it so confusing. It was the worst.
Was it good or not?
Supposedly, it's the worst of the franchise.
It's so divided by the middle.
It's the most highest grossing one of the franchise. Yeah.
Oh, it is the highest of all.
The highest of all the purges, but yet the ratings are so poor.
Yeah. That's crazy. They're just like split down the middle. It's like half on all the major platforms. So, yeah.
Yeah. To add to the director, New Orleans born man, and he produced Fruitvale Station, which is a great film.
What's it called?
Fruitvale Station.
Fruitvale Station?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
So in essence, a Black History Month that explores the life of one young black man in the city.
I'm sorry, are you saying Truittville?
No, I wrote that wrong. It's Fruitville. I just wrote it wrong.
Like a fruit.
I know it's Fruitville.
Okay. I just happened to glance up and saw that, and I was like...
It's a subway stop called Fruitville Station.
Okay.
We have MARTA stations.
Yeah.
So it's a stop on the subway called Fruitville Station.
Okay.
And it focuses on like police brutality and how a black man is trying to prevent that in his life, only to still be succumbed to police brutality. And then, so that was a very important film with, what's his guy? The guy who did Sinners, the black guy who played the twins.
Oh, Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. He plays a young man in that. So I thought that was a very important film.
Yeah. That
a lot of people talk about that is a relation to black themes.
Yeah.
And so it's good. Yeah. So, and it's interesting to know that Blumhouse is known for producing black-driven stories in horror with Get Out and
Get Out, yeah.
So I thought this was cool, too.
Yeah.
They produced this.
Yeah.
So I have interesting. So the screenplay, like you were mentioning before, he wrote all of them. James DeMonico. He didn't direct this one.
Right.
And I thought it was interesting that his franchise idea came from an incident of road rage that him and his wife experienced. And the driver threatened him and his wife. And his wife...
Is it a white driver?
I don't know. Oh. I know he's a white guy.
Yeah.
But his wife said, "Man, I wish everyone could just have one free murder a year."
No.
So from that sentence, that sparked him exploring like political and social themes through this idea of a purge. Yeah. Based on that road rage incident. So interesting.
I'm sure a lot of people agree. Mm-hmm. I agree, but I don't agree. I don't know. After this is Epstein Files time that's been released lately, so I'm all for having a purge to go after everybody on the files.
Sure. So music-wise, before we get to the
You're like, anyway.
Sure. Yeah. We'll definitely get into that.
Yeah.
So music-wise, the score is by Kevin Lax. Mm-hmm. He composed films for Happy Death Day to You. Have you ever seen it?
I've heard of the name.
It's a cutesy high school movie. It's a horror film. It's, nothing spectacular. Kung Fu Panda. And
wow, what a range.
I know, but it's weird. He's composed a lot of scores for black cinema, and I thought that was interesting that he composed it for this one as well, because there's a lot of like spiritual slave chanting. I was like, oh, a white guy did this. Okay, sure.
Right.
And of course the soundtrack for this movie encompassed a lot of rap songs that are very, relevant to the culture at the time. Plug Walk, Quavo songs, Kendrick Lamar. So soundtrack definitely reflects, the culture. So very good. I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised that a white guy did the score, because it literally had like take
the
me
black
to the
church,
water.
the black
I'm
church
like, okay,
hymnals.
white guy. Yeah. What do you know about that, you weirdo? Okay, I don't know. Whatever. So the plot. The year is 2017. The political party called the NFFA, which stands for the New Founding Fathers of America, has risen to power. Even with the backing of the president of this party, a social experiment is conducted on Staten Island in efforts to reduce crime and poverty rates, where all crime, including murder, is legal for 12 hours. So $5,000 cash is given to residents who choose to stay and participate. And so the movie follows the story of three main characters who start their night on their separate paths. Naya, who is a no purge activist and bunkers down in a church with the community. Her little brother, Isaiah, who hides his bad lifestyle from his sister, was selling drugs, decides to participate in the purge without her sister knowing. And then there's Dimitri, who's the local drug king, who just wants his crew to lay low so that it could be business as usual after the purge is over. I was surprised that
they didn't participate.
He just probably,
I feel like they probably like not want to be recognized for like what they do, because then maybe they could use what they do later against them, like the government.
I don't know. I mean? They already have a bad image, so I was surprised
but
they
like
didn't
not to add on to. I don't know.
But I think it's the whole like, even some bad guys are good. Like, okay, this guy, my very first boyfriend, he was a drug dealer. Okay, whatever. And he's like, oh, I'm a good one because if I see people coming back to me too often and they have addictions, I don't sell them the drugs. I'm like, well, you're just a bad drug dealer.
I know.
Like, do you want to be poor or not? Like, you're trying to have morals and stuff. Do you want to make
a profit or not?
I'm like, what? Don't bring morality into this.
I know. It's like, you know what you're doing.
You know what you're doing. So, yeah. So, those are the three main characters that follow the storyline with this. So the night starts off pretty mild, pretty petty crimes. You know, robbing an ATM. Guy gets justice for all the stolen fees. I hear you. And then
that's what I would do.
There's purge parties. Yeah, sure. So, the guy watching us, the founder, is pissed. Like, he's monitoring all the activity through the eyes of the really cool content.
They give the participants that are getting paid, they require them to wear contact lenses so they can see through their eyes what's actually happening. And if you get a bonus, you get more money if you do more violent activities.
Yeah, like a video game. Pretty much.
Yeah, like you get paid more.
So yeah, the founder is pissed that there's not enough characters purging. There's not enough people.
Right. People are just partying.
Yeah.
They're not purging, they're partying.
So to help add to the what am I talking about? So he sends outsiders called mercenaries to get those numbers up. Many of them are dressed like military, Klansmen, and hoods, masks.
All kinds.
Yeah, some are like Nazi trench coats, very stylish, you know, to spike up those numbers.
Yeah.
There's a co-founder who was a doctor who was appalled by this. She's like, this is not what I signed up for. I thought this was, to basically
monitor
people and perhaps, I guess, bring down poverty rates or something of that nature.
Let's see what people really do, not send in these fake people to instigate shit.
Yes. So the doctor is appalled, and she realizes that this experiment is just about getting rid of the poor people so the government doesn't have to provide for them, you know? So the founder has her executed. Okay? It's like, okay, you're not on board. I've used you for your studies. I'm whatever. This is really what it is. As the violence progresses, the church becomes no longer a safe haven. And Naya finds her brother and, goes to look for her brother. And with the help of Dimitri, who is the gang member, they all bunker down in Naya's apartment and battle off against the implanted killers, the killers that are sent by the NFFA. They decide to infiltrate the projects and kill everyone on all the levels of the project floor.
Yeah.
And of course, because it's a movie, they survive the shootout through the night.
Of course. All the bombs and
all the main characters live. All right. Yeah. And the morning comes and the project is deemed a success and is planned to become a nationwide project implemented throughout the years, which we see through the other purges that obviously this becomes nationwide. So that is the basic summary of that. So let's talk about the characters.
Okay.
Naya is played by Lex Scott Davis from Baltimore. She, do you have any information on her character?
She, Lex Scott Davis. She was a regular in the TV series Suits LA last year in 2025. And she also played Toni Braxton in the TV movie Toni Braxton.
I want to see that.
Break my heart.
What's the storyline?
I don't know.
I was a preacher's daughter, and I love showing my puss. all over the BET.
And then somebody broke my heart.
I don't know,
real bad.
Mm-hmm.
Wrote a song about her whole album about it. She's also been in like a shit ton of like other various movies and TV shows as well. I haven't seen her. I don't watch any of the things that she'd been in, but
I've never seen it before actually, personally.
I didn't even know there was a Toni Braxton special.
There's always something, you know.
Not documentary,
there was a
but
couple
movie.
Whitney Houston like one from Lifetime, one made mainstream.
Yeah,
they're both. I don't know. It's a wreck. It's a wreck. I wonder who's gonna make Britney's buy-up. Who should play her?
Oh God, I don't know. That's a good question.
Who should play her?
I think an unknown should play her.
Yeah,
maybe we'll see. It works out sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. It worked with J-Lo doing Selena.
Right.
But also who else? Oh, I had one and it went out of my head just now.
I'll put a pin in it.
There was another one. Amy Winehouse. That girl didn't get big. No. I mean, she was an unknown as well at the time, but like she didn't rise to fame like Jennifer Lopez.
She still hasn't seen it. I watched that with my sister. It was trash.
Yeah. See, I don't even see it anymore.
I know, but whatever.
It's whatever.
Who should? Well, they're getting that chick who was in Ozark to play Madonna, which I think is a good choice. She was in Weapons. She was a teacher in Weapons.
Oh. Yeah.
She's gonna play Madonna.
Oh God, I forgot her name.
And when they did her makeup,
blonde hair.
Yeah, she's a really good actress.
She is. I heard she's a bitch in real life.
As she should, Queen. I don't know.
Yeah, but like
what do you mean to on the set, or like is she just
in real life? Like she's kind of, I don't know. I did not hear good things that like she was just not friendly or something.
Okay,
that's what I've heard online. I don't know. We'll see.
Right.
Who knows?
I'm still gonna defend her. Like, are we talking about like
she's a great actress?
Does she have proper boundaries and people see that as bitchy, or is she bitchy? You know what I mean?
I feel like people would have said, where did I hear that? Because like we watched Weapons getting filmed, and I don't remember if it's something from someone that was on the set. I don't remember what it was, but I didn't hear good things about her personal demeanor. I hope it's not true. But but she's an amazing actress. She really is. She was amazing on Ozarks. Like I was hooked. She was great.
I still haven't
watched
it. I need to watch it.
It's so depressing.
I'm sure.
It just like made me just like ugh. Like it was like for me watching Succession. It's like Succession.
I didn't watch
to
that
me.
either.
I only watched it for Kieran Culkin, but it's like if I know you didn't watch Game of Thrones, but it's like
I watched Game of Thrones. I watched all of it.
It was like Game of Thrones, but modern day rich New Yorkers.
People. Yeah.
With the succession of the.
Yeah, I might get into it. Sure.
So it just stressed me out the whole time. I was like, it was like I could not watch it. It was like a train wreck. I was like, I have to see what happens. It's awful for everyone, but I can't not see what happens.
Family members clamoring to the top.
Oh, it's just awful.
Sure.
Awful. Anyway.
So Naya's character is played by this lovely, beautiful Lex Scott Davis. Mm-hmm. You know, she's from Baltimore. And her character is pretty much a stereotype. She's the community activist. Mm-hmm. And she's had a past where she's dated Dimitri, the drug lord. Mm-hmm. And that's why she knows how to handle a gun, you know? And, you know, she has of course her character has box braids and, you know, just the whole,
I'm dumb. What's a box braid?
They're braids and then the root, it's like a little square.
Oh, okay.
It's a box braid.
It's like a shape of a square, for each braid.
Each braid.
Okay.
So you just call it a box braid.
I didn't know you could make it a shape. But what do I know? I don't know how to do my own hair.
You can do all type. You could do triangle. I don't know, just whatever. But box braid is pretty common.
Cool.
Box braid is pretty common.
Right.
So there's this other character, Isaiah, like her younger brother, and they have this signature dap, like, all right, be safe on the streets.
Yeah.
No,
I'm trying to do the jiu-jitsu one.
Like this. I'm gonna do
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Love you, fam. Okay, be safe out there.
Yeah.
You know, I hate when they have that in movies when they add a signature
You mean you and your brother Miguel don't do that?
No, that's what I'm talking
Miguel
about.
Doing that.
I'm sorry. It's just okay. Whatever. So they wrote her character. Yeah, she's gonna have box braids and she's gonna dap it up with her
secret handshake
with her Isaiah. Isaiah, by the way, is the other main character who plays her younger brother, played by Jovian Wade. I
don't have anything on him. No,
the only thing I have is he's a British actor.
Oh,
and he was in a big show called The Big School in Britain, And he was also in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reboot. So
when did they have a reboot?
Oh, like last year for a couple of years.
Who was in it?
People I never heard of.
Nobody original.
I don't know. I didn't watch it. Maybe there's someone original. It's like a new twist, a new generation of how it would work.
They keep doing that to movies now. It's making me mad.
They keep tainting the classics. Like they do. Stay away from it. It's like, don't touch it. It was already perfect. What are you doing? All right, yeah. Whatever. So he was in that show, and I don't know what it is about British actors. They really know how to nail an American accent. They do. Like I had no clue. Yeah. Like they be playing gangsters and all that kind of stuff, and they just nail it. Like it's really important to me to get the get to. And they're like, that
was good. Right there.
Well, no, but like they nail it. Like there's a show called Snowfall where there's just like this crackhead, and you would never have thought he's British. Like they really know.
It's like in Sinners, Remick.
Okay.
He was in 28 Years Later. Yeah. He was the main Jimmy.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I think he might. Is that an Irish accent? He actually knows.
Like what's his real accent? I don't know.
It sounds Irish. I could be
like
wrong.
Or maybe it's a really thick English. Talk like in an interview.
I have a couple times.
It sounds Irish.
It sounds. I'm a dumb American. I don't know. But it sounded kind of Irish or like some weird like English dialect that's unknown to me. But when he played that Southern Louisiana voice in Sinners, it was decent.
I thought it was pretty decent.
I didn't know he was not from America.
And tell me if it is pretty acted. Yeah. So his character is the stereotypical. He's pressured by his sister to stay in school, do better, live a straight path. Mm-hmm. But he's like, I'm tired of digging these holes, Grandpa. I want to make money. So like he sells drugs without his sister knowing all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. And of course, when he's doing that, he gets in a situation where he wants to rebel during that time. So he decides to purge. Mm-hmm.
He's instigated though.
Yeah.
By Skeletor.
As many people are in life on this day. Mm-hmm. There's always like a root of like, or maybe not at all, or maybe just built up, boiled, whatever. Mm-hmm. But anyway, his character plays the whole, I'm a good boy, but I'm hiding my secret life against my sister,
Who's like my caretaker or whatever.
Yeah. He ends up getting so his sister finds out and she does find him and like tries to save him, and they decide to go bunker back in the church, but the church has been ransacked and taken over, so they have to go to the projects. We're in our apartment now. Mm-hmm. So that is his character. Just a good kid, but my nagging sister.
He ends up doing the whole program too. He gets the contacts, and then he ends up ripping them out.
I didn't see that part, but I guess.
Or not ripping, but he just ends up He ends up rejecting the program or whatever, and takes the contacts out. So good for him.
Who is the third character in this story plot for the night? Dimitri. He is the local gang king guy or whatever.
Drug pin.
Played by
Kingpin drug
Cream pin.
Am I saying that? Cream pin.
Cream drug dealer. Cream
Kingpin.
Kingpin puff dealer. Yeah. Anyway,
Kingpin drug lord.
I'm sorry.
Staten Island. This is all taking place on Staten Island.
Yes, I didn't bother to look up how to pronounce his name, the actor's name.
I assumed it's spelled Y'LAN. I thought it was Yalan.
Sure, let's go with that.
Yalan Noel.
Yalan Noel.
He's been in numerous films and TV shows, including one of my favorites, Insecure with Issa Rae.
I didn't finish it. Did you finish the whole thing?
I didn't finish it either.
Yeah, I started.
I don't remember why, but I liked it.
I watched like the first 2 seasons and then I fell off.
Yeah, I don't remember why. It was decent though.
I don't know if you see his dick in that, but he's fucking a lot in that or something. So,
he was also he was also in Lady in the Lake 2024. I've not seen that. He was in a short called Yay, also in 2024, and he also did the voice of Troy Marshall in the Call of Duty game. I don't know anything about that.
I didn't know that you can win awards for. He won an award for his video game.
Oh, is that what that nomination was for the IGN Best Action Movie?
Yeah. Real quick on him. He is raised in Queens and Decatur was greater. He
Decatur here?
Yeah.
Really?
His parents.
That's cool.
He's been here a minute. And I could really see him playing like a buyout for like 50 Cent or something like that.
Yes, he does look like him. He does.
Something, strong and hard or whatever.
Yeah,
like
we had the same facial features too, I think.
Yeah.
We see we have comedic relief. Comic relief?
Yeah, comedic relief.
character Dolores, who is across the way neighbors with Naya, the main character. She's played by Brooklyn-born comedian Mugga. She played Rima Pell in Orange is the New Black and also had a role in the movie Precious, as well as many other TV series as well. I loved her character. We didn't see a lot of her.
I thought it was so not funny.
I love it. Wes and I were laughing about this shit she said.
I swear to God,
I loved it.
She reminds me of all the black cast hired in SNL. Like, every time there's a black cast...
When I first saw her, I thought she was Leslie Jones. Just for a split second.
Whatever. We all look like...
just her facial features, for real.
She just wasn't
in New
sassy
York
enough
and
for
everything.
me. She was not funny. I didn't find her funny.
When she said
she
shit
made
her
you laugh,
pants...
then
when she said she shit her pants, that she had my heart. I thought that was hilarious.
No.
I laughed.
It's just her inflections, she wasn't funny enough for me.
I get it.
But there's another character that I've known this actress in many movies growing up. So another side character is Luna Laura Velez. She's a New Yorican. And I grew up watching her on like New York Undercover and some other films where, she plays her authentic self, like just being a New Yorican.
I've seen her, but I cannot remember what she was in, but I've seen her in a couple
And I
things.
watched Dexter, so she was a detective in Dexter.
Yes.
I've watched, I love Dexter. Yeah. So she was in that. Now her character is very stereotypical as well. She, she's always throwing in some English words here and there. Mm-hmm. Like
single mom,
and then she's like, "Mija, are you okay?" Now some people may hate the Spanglish where you mix Spanish with English. Some people hate that.
It.
So Raphael, he hates that, but like that's how New Yorkers talk.
Yeah.
There's two
they
cultures.
Go back and forth.
They go back and forth. But for movies, it's like that. He's like, when are you gonna get better for our abuela? And they use like the basic Spanish words that they throw in there just to show.
The whiteys will know.
Yeah,
right?
like they throw
learned
in.
it in middle school Spanish.
They throw in those like middle school words to show like this person's an authentic Spanish person,
right?
Talking to her youth, talking to her mija, whatever. Yeah. Whatever. But anyway, she's the GOAT. She's been in everything, and I love her. So those are some side characters that I'm like.
So another big character in this movie is none other than legendary Marissa Tomei. Mm-hmm. I was surprised to see her playing this role.
Very brief
I don't know why.
role.
We haven't seen... She's been around for a long time, ever since the famous My Cousin Benny. I need to rewatch that.
I watched her first in A Different World.
Oh, yeah.
That's where I started to watch her.
I forgot about that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, she plays the architect, Dr. Updale, who is in charge of this psychological purge study. She has been in many things over the years. She was also, I think, maybe-ish most recently. I could be wrong. She was Spider-Man's auntie in the recent Spider-Man movies. She also had a part in... Auntie. I know. That's what she was. I feel we're saying aunt.
I like her more serious. I like her more serious work. She does a lot of independent films.
Yeah, she was a very sweet aunt. I was forced to watch those movies with my ex, and I saw her and I was like, oh, I like her character. She's the cool aunt, but she's trying to be stern and whatever. She also had an episode in one of the Handmaid's Tale episodes, and a ton of other films, TV shows. I was looking at some movies to review at some point, and I found a short. I don't even remember what I was looking for when I found this, but it was a short in 2017, a horror short called Laboratory Conditions, where she plays a doctor who uncovers an illegal experiment run by another doctor, Minnie Driver, who's in it, and she's trying to prove the bad doctor, Minnie Driver. She's trying to prove that humans have a soul that leave their body like the moment that you experience death, when you die, that ultimately opens like a portal to like a demonic dimension. Right. And they're trying to capture this like in this enclosed room or whatever. Like me and my coworker, we watched it on our lunch break one day because it was short, but it was good. Like for what it was for short, like I would like to review it. I thought it was interesting. Like it was well done. But yeah,
I've seen her throughout the years in pretty serious roles. I can't remember the main actors' names, but yeah, she's
been around. She's done her time.
I never thought her career would take on this more serious note after watching A Different World and Cousin Vinny, but. Yeah, she's had a great career and she looks great.
Yeah, she looks great.
Yeah, so
I follow her on Instagram.
So, I want to say it. So these main three characters, like, you know, the activist, the drug dealer, the kid who is just like, I want to make this money, but I know it's not right because, you know, all that kind of stuff. These are like really good these characters are really good examples of like the result of growing up in the same environment and what that can look like.
Yeah.
The different roads you can take. And it was when I saw the projects, like they're in their apartments, that cream colored tile, it like took me back to my grandmother's, you know, projects. It just and the number, it just the smell, not being in New York City in Harlem, where my grandmother lives.
Oh, your other grandma.
Yeah, and all I can say is just it reeks of the smell of urine.
I thought you were gonna say that.
Yeah,
like just people, just whoever, just like pissing in the hallway or something.
In the elevator, you know, the homeless will piss in the elevator in the hallways.
Like the downtown Decatur
with smell
library.
Of it. Yeah, would reek of that. So seeing those tiles made me like remember very much of the smell of the project.
It's funny how smells stay with us.
Yeah.
There was one more person, a character in there. She did not have a main role in there, but I noticed a familiar face, and it was none other than the character Roenick, who was the, like, I guess, assistant to Marissa Tomei's character, Dr. Updale, I think was her name, played by my friend Levy Tran. She has been in the MacGyver series as a regular. She was also, I think, most recently in the Expendables 4. She was in Furious 7 and a few episodes of The Haunting of Hill House, which I loved. And I have to go back and find her in there. But she's my jiu-jitsu friend. I haven't seen her for a few months, but she's very sweet, and she's a great jiu-jitsu partner. And yeah, she just got a purple belt too. Yeah, so it's really cool to see a friend like in a movie, you know. Yay. Hi, V.
You looked fabulous. Your eyebrows.
You looked great.
Your eyes.
I was like, who is that gorgeous girl on the computer?
The eyebrows were like on the computer, and she was just like,
I know, her hair was pulled back. She was just like. I was like, wait a minute.
What I said before, like, yeah, so these characters definitely represent all the different paths in life you can take growing up in the same environment. So let's talk about the other stuff in the film, what it represents. The NFFA today is represented by what?
The government.
The government.
Our U.S. government.
And I could see, like, where it can be a riff. Like, for example, Margaret Taylor Greene, like, I'm part of this party, but this is not what I fucking signed up for. And she, like, you know, has graciously
had a change of mind,
change of heart. So I guess like her character could be Marissa Tomei's character. Like, this is not what I wanted this project to look like. Yeah, you know, and she kind of got.
We weren't trying to taint this project.
Yeah, I also like the choices of mask used. You have the KKK hoods, not stylish Nazi suits, you know, and The newscaster in the movie was talking, like, observing the behaviors. Like, it's interesting. Is this a shame practice? Do they wear masks because they're shamed, or is it like a ritual practice? It's probably a little of both. Yeah. So I think about today, like the National Guard, they have masks on.
Or the ICE agents.
ICE agents. Yeah. So is it
they're
ICE
trying to conserve or disguise their identity because they know they're hated, or
like, probably for their own protection. But like, it's like, are they government officials mixed in with rogue civilians?
Yeah, you don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, it's just like this project in this movie. Like,
yeah, like last year we went to Mexico and we saw different levels of cops, I guess. We saw some that like just looked like regular cops in uniform. Their face was not obscured or anything. And then we saw some, like, I remember seeing a woman in the full a different uniform. Yeah. And she had a mask, like a cover across her face. And I was like, why did they do that? And it's like, because the cartel will go after them or something. Yeah. It's like they'll go after their families if they're identified or something for like taking one of them down or something. I was like, that's so scary. But it's like, at least they're trying to do the right thing. But here, the ICE agents are like, what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, but
they're doing so many illegal things.
Yeah,
you can't tell who's who.
So that's the problem, and plus the government's use of National Guard in that sense and what they do, like, could be a comparison to this movie. So I thought that the track devices that used were pretty cool. The contacts that like light up, thought it was very good aesthetically for the movie.
Do you know why some of them were blue and some of them were red?
No, I just thought it was cool looking. I didn't dive into why. I just thought it was
like Isaiah's was blue, and a lot of people he would see would be blue. But I think Skeletor, like that really crazy psychotic guy that would just kill people for no reason, I thought his were like a little more orange or something.
That could be a good point. I never really. I just thought they got different color lenses because it's like a multi-pack or whatever. Like I don't know. I just
but
but maybe you're right. Maybe there's maybe that's something I can dive into. Like if there's symbolism as far as the different colors for the different characters.
It's just like oh, everybody got the same pack, but it's like the people that were just doing it for the money, but they weren't really like trying to hurt people. They were like the blue ones, but the really like evil ones were like the red one or orange one. I don't know. Does anybody else notice that?
Maybe
I don't know.
I do notice also in the movie that they had a lot of drones over Staten Island.
They could shoot guns.
Which is funny because this actually happened like last year. There was all these drones flying over Staten Island. No one know why or what the reason was. So
it could have been a personal person, like a personal person. It could have been like a private person doing it, or it could have been government. Who knows? So anybody can get a fucking drone.
What was the purge look like right now? Like right now, my aunts are in the group chat talking about like we need to get our hands on guns, be prepared, learn to
apocalypse.
I was like, I don't know. It's like I don't want to put it out there in existence, even talking about what it's going to look like for me to live in this purge. Like me, I don't like. We're different. Like
I'm pro safe gun ownership.
Pro safe gun. Or whatever.
Like if somebody comes in and tries to rob me and shoots my dog, I'm gonna kill you. Sorry, I just am.
Yeah. So I'm a non-gun pro person or whatever. So I don't know if like if it is what it is and I just die and that's what it is.
You're gonna try to run to my house and be like, help me.
I just have no interest in maybe surviving in a world that's like this. But our need for self-preservation is strong. Yeah. So, who knows? But I
never get to that point.
I probably like I wouldn't be protesting, but I probably like barricading up or whatever, and all that kind of stuff.
At least you have like camping experience. You know how to light a fire. I don't even know how to do that. I'm like, I'll protect myself, but I can't light a fire to cook my food.
Yeah, there's stages to it. Like we see it in The Walking Dead. It's gonna take
pit in the backyard. First, don't know how to light it.
You'll exhaust all the
Walking Dead. Yeah.
You'll exhaust all the the supplies that are in warehouses. That will take some time.
Yeah,
and then you'll get to a point where you have to make your own bullets because there's no warehouses for that. Like there's stages to it. Yeah. Do I want to stick around for those stages? I don't think so. Just take me out.
We're gonna go retire in Spain anyway. So
yeah, but like
or Peru, whatever.
All right, okay.
So we won't have to deal with
it. Would you participate in the purge? Kill some pedos.
Oh, if I could kill a pedo, yes.
See, I know you would. I
you
can't.
Have no. You don't have the rage about it that I do.
No, not at all. Like even to kill a pedos.
I don't think they should just be castrated. Cut their dick off too, not just their balls.
Castrated is.
I would just shoot them in the dick.
But like,
take away their weapon?
Could you see yourself purging to right the wrongs of the world? Me, no.
In that condition where it's just like free game for everyone, I probably would just hole up or leave because I don't know unless I knew where the pedophiles were and I knew they were gonna be there and I knew it was a sure shot. I'm not gonna like put myself at risk going out there to try to get them if somebody's gonna just kill me to get money too. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So I guess in similar situation, how do we are you the type of person that would go out and protest and bring a gun and be involved in the possibilities of what that looks like?
No, because
that's happening now. Like
it's been happening.
You know.
Well, I think a lot of the protests. I mean, I know there's like real protesters out there trying to do the right thing, but there's also a lot of paid protesters from the opposite parties and everything too. So I'm not getting involved. I'm just not. I don't know what's what. I don't know who's really out there for the right reasons. You know what I mean? So
unless someone's beating down my actual door, maybe. But I just don't have it in me. So I don't deserve to live with the rest of humanity. Like the what's it called? Natural selection. So I'll be opted out because I'm not trying to sit here.
She'll be eliminated first.
Rage shooting and
fighting. I'll be eliminated by not knowing how to start a fire to cook my own food.
No, it's just I admit my lot. Like I'm out when my man's out. I need a man's help because I'm choosing him to. Okay. No,
my man will protect us.
So I was trying to find the things that were similar to what's happening today that are actually in this rage, and there was a mention in the movie of Blackwater. Blackwater is is referred to in the film to represent the NFFA, which is a real life government sponsored private military. They're contracts that are used to commit acts of war or murder. Particularly, this happened a lot.
Are they like the mercenaries?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is real life. They're called Blackwater, and they like contracted to kill like a lot of civilians, particularly in the Iraq War. So this is very similar. Like this is a real thing. You know, they have Blackwater, which is supposed to be like the NFA infiltrated killers.
Yeah.
Also, I like there was this side character that we liked. I was talking to Wes about it. I wasn't sure if it was a release inmate, that crazy guy. Skeletor. Do you think he was? I felt like he was a release inmate.
I don't know.
It looked like, because when they were interrogating him in the beginning of the movie, it looked like he was in a jail cell. Or
he was being interviewed to be part of the purge, to get his contacts.
I know, but I felt like the room he was in,
it was like a white padded room.
Like a white padded room.
But they all looked like that when they were being interviewed. It was a white room.
No, I thought the other ones they were interviewed was more like a trailer or something. And it felt like a different. But maybe you're right.
I thought it was the same. I mean, I feel like they just zoomed in on him more so you couldn't see what the room looked like, but it was still
the same type of room. Okay.
I thought he was just some lunatic fucking sociopath that was just being interviewed to get the money, you know? And he's like, I love this shit. Yes, sign me up.
I thought he was released into the wild, which happens in real life, because it made me think of like when Castro, he released, like when he let a whole bunch of people, you know, leave Cuba, you know, in the 80s to go live a better life if you think it's so bad here, all that kind of stuff. But he said, you know what? Well, I'll do that. I'm going to release a whole bunch of criminals from the prison.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So what is the repercussions that you have modern day Miami because of that? So that was thanks to Castro releasing all the criminals to go to Miami and make the cocaine, you know, gang filled.
Part of the cartel.
Yes. So I'm like, he don't give a fuck. It was during the Jimmy Carter administration. He was like, you can. Some people can seek asylum. But take the crazies with you. I'm going to let them out of prison and unleash them in America.
Oh my God.
And also, I feel like this is like well tested, this theory already in disasters like the LA riots, New York blackouts, Katrina, and particularly with Katrina because the media painted them as criminals.
Yes.
But
I watched that documentary, the recent one that came out on Netflix. I think it was not exactly what the media had portrayed it to be. Like, people are getting robbed and killed and raped.
Look at these poor black people. Look how they're reacting in these conditions. They're raping, they're killing, they're savages. Yeah. When they were just trying to survive. And the ironic thing is when they tried to leave the areas for refuge and surrounded cities, it was an opportunity for white people just to kill people indiscriminately and not get. Even the police were in on it. Like there was a car that was burned down with a dead body in it, and they ran to the police for help, but they were in on it. So I think that is a good opportunity to during these times.
Reflect on this. Similar.
So it happens a lot when there's distress, whether it be like whether it be a natural disaster or a blackout or whatever
experiment, but they just kind of let certain things happen and report it a certain way.
And that's where it comes into reporting statistics wrong, because they mentioned that in the movie a lot too. Like, you're just inflating these numbers with fake statistics, because that's another thing that goes into what are the real fucking statistics? What's inflated? What's not? Like, what's real?
Who do you believe anymore?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's one more thing I wanted to mention. I talked to you as before because I'm obsessed with it. So, like, okay, so is the purge real? Has it happened yet? Has it already happened? Okay, there's a thing called sniper tourism. Okay? So
I don't know.
Allegedly,
I'm surprised.
Allegedly, sniper tourism is what you think it is. So in the Bosnian War during the 90s siege of Sarajevo, wealthy foreigners from Western countries paid huge amounts of money to Bosnian soldiers so they can be taken to the hills and allowed to shoot at civilians for fun.
Yep.
For fun. Mm-hmm. There has been denial of this and all kind of stuff.
It's a conspiracy
theory. It's a conspiracy. What are you talking about? But unfortunately, as we delve deeper and deeper into what humanity is really like and the government, it's probably true.
Yeah.
So it's not like the purge is gonna happen. It does happen in isolated countries and situations and cultures.
Who has the most
climates.
money to do it?
And so to have it happen on a national scale like this, I don't know. I think
so public.
I think there would be a lot of people who would willingly participate.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, honestly, like I could totally see like an unchecked Trump trying to make some national purge days here, but and according to some alleged claims, I see so many things on Instagram and TikTok. There are some, I don't know if this is true or not, but I wouldn't be surprised if it is. Allegedly, there have been in the Epstein files, you know, I don't know if it's Trump himself or at least his friends, maybe some family members, because his sons did go to like Africa to like hunt wild animals, but there's talk that like maybe they were hunting black people too.
Okay.
Africans too. For fun, for sport. So like, yeah, I mean, it's not really like a purge if like you don't know the playing field isn't equal, obviously, but you know, hunting people like that, like, I don't know if it's still a conspiracy theory, if that's actually in the Epstein files. I've heard maybe, but I don't know. But I'm not surprised, and I'm thoroughly disgusted by it. But
rich people, all right, so traveling the world is not getting your rocks off anymore. You got to kill people and be a pedo.
Yeah, you have so much money, you've done everything. Let's just like turn to evil and disgusting, depraved things.
I guess the only good guy, what was his name? He's a YouTuber that makes money for people.
I don't know.
Not Dr. Big Bucks. What is this? Is not
Dr. Big Bucks.
I don't know why I got an image of Scrooge, the duck in the gold.
Scrooge McDuck.
That's not what I'm thinking. I can't think of it. Mr. Beast.
Who's that?
See, I didn't know he was. He's this internet influencer who uses all of his money to go towards, you know, helping people. But
whatever.
I really like this movie. I think it's an accurate description of things current, and is along with like what Squid Game's Handmaid's Tale. I think it does a good job of painting a universe of what this could look like.
I really hate that like if they're trying to like eliminate like a certain population demographic, which was like the point of their or not to Marissa Tomei's character experiment, but that government official, he wasn't the president, he was somebody else who was working with the experiment. Like, just make birth control free if you want to keep the population down. It doesn't matter.
You know the right people don't use it.
Accessible, legal, sterilize criminals, you know, castrate criminals. Like, do all the other things. Like, don't gun people down and torture people.
My problem is if humans still have the choice not to do these things.
If you're given the free reign.
They're not going to choose birth control and having less kids. Like, it's a trade-off. Like Cuba, fully controlled. You have no freedom, but there's no AIDS, there's no crime, there's no rape, there's no all this
property taken away
because they nip it in the butt. Okay,
but you have no possessions.
So it doesn't matter if you throw all the free birth control in the world. The right people are not going to use it.
Yeah,
you know,
everything comes at a cost.
You know,
it's
the only thing I could see implementing that I think they should realistically is just castrating pedophiles. That's what I see.
That's just cutting the balls off, I think. I say cut the dick off. That's the weapon. Like, cut the dick off.
But how does that if you're castrated, can you even get it up to feel anything, to do something?
I don't know.
Just as long as long as the libido is eliminated.
I'm like,
but
what is the difference? I'm so dumb.
What
difference between castrated versus? Hold on.
If you're castrated, can you still feel desire? That's the point. Ask that.
What is castration in humans? I know what it is in cows and shit. Castration in humans refers to the surgical or chemical removal or deactivation of the testicles, which stops the production of testosterone, which can lead to infertility. It has been used historically for various reasons, including medical treatment for certain cancers and as a punishment or control method in different cultures.
Yeah.
It doesn't say if you can still get it up, though.
Speaking of, I had a friend.
Cut their dick off. Cut their dick off and their hands because they can't beat you with no hands.
Okay.
My experience.
My friend, she's from Sierra Leone, and she came here before she reached the age of castration because they castrate the women.
No, you can't castrate a woman.
Whatever it looks like. Whatever it looks like.
They cut your clit off.
Yeah.
So you can't have pleasure during sex. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
they did it. She left the country before they implemented it. I think I was like 10 years old or something. Just for the point so that you don't feel pleasure.
Yeah, you can't enjoy sex.
So.
That's so fucked up.
I don't know. This is, so this film, addresses, the birth rate, the crime,
all the things.
We got to make the numbers are good. Crime rate went down, all kind of stuff, but at what cost?
I have one closing question, one closing thought.
Okay.
I know you don't care, but I want to know, did Dolores ever change her shark pants? She said she shit her pants.
She said that?
Yeah, she said she shit her pants. But she was going around, she went to the church, and then she went back to her apartment and saw Naya. Mm-hmm. Did she ever change her pants? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. I can't believe you thought she was funny. She's like SNL black woman. Like SNL black women are not funny.
As a basic half white person, yes, I found it funny.
Besides,
are you mad at me? Do you not want to be friends anymore?
No, I thought she was funny. Just, oh my God, it was so awful. I was not laughing.
I love poop and fart jokes, so I'm gonna love anybody that makes a joke about that. So it was a nice little haha in the middle of all the bullshit.
I was not laughing at the comedic relief, but the symbolism. This was made in 2017, so
or 18. 18.
So for it to be, I think it represents pretty well everything the NFA.
Yeah, all the stereotypes, all the things. Yeah,
strong influence of a certain party implementing, Christ and their rhetoric and all kind of stuff. So that is part of the NFA as well. Yeah. As far as may God, whatever, be with you as you go out there and purge into the night. No, I'm not purging. So the very end, it ends with Kendrick Lamar's "We're Gonna Be All Right." I will say this: at the end of at the end of every Purge movie, they have a really good closing song. So Kendrick Lamar is the anthem for Black resilience, police brutality, all that kind of stuff. It was bad then, and it's bad now, but we're gonna be all right as Black people, okay, or whatever. We're gonna get through this. So the song was always good to go with it, to correlate with what's going on. My likes and dislikes. Despite what we've researched as far as the score and the critics, personally I liked it. Yes, I didn't like the stereotypical be safe out there, cuz. That I didn't like that, and yes, they had to give her a character like these box braids or whatever, and yes, her past story is she used to date a thug, but now she's an activist, and that's why she knows how to use a gun, and
that's why she doesn't want to be part of that life. And yes, she's on the good side, kid.
The morality case in this movie is definitely written by a middle schooler. It's like I know you from the block since we're little. And you out there dealing drugs and
stuff. This might be a dumb question, but I just thought of this. Okay, so she was a very light-skinned Black girl, right? She was lighter than her brother Isaiah. He was still light-skinned too, but I feel like she was lighter. Okay. Maybe. Do you think they did that on purpose? Cast her like a lighter-skinned white girl who's trying to do the right thing, be the activist versus, and then her
I didn't think she was
ex-boyfriend was very dark-skinned. Do you think that was a thing?
I don't think she was light-skinned enough to make that kind of point in the movie. Okay. I just felt like she was average Black, especially with her.
I was just wondering about the casting.
If they wanted to do that, they would have did her hair like maybe like my loose 3B curls or something. 3C
she
curls.
She knows her hair type. I just learned about this.
Yeah, there's hair types. So I felt like if her hair was in a different way, but it's in the box braid, so she just looks average black. I have to see if that's something that people picked up on. Yeah, he was darker skin. Yeah. But and that's another thing. What happened to her parents? They get killed by gun violence and all that kind of stuff.
There's no backstory.
Incarcerated.
Yeah. That was one of my dislikes about it. I was like, I didn't feel like they built up the characters' development enough.
It's like the movie we did with the people on the stairs.
Oh yeah.
Same stereotype of that. The sister read cards, and she wanted her.
The sister what?
The sister read cards or whatever.
Oh, read cards.
And she wanted her brother to be a doctor. But
like the tarot cards or whatever. I think it was.
Where are the parents? They died of who knows what.
Right, she's raising her brother.
Raising her brother, that whole.
Yeah.
It's usually the grandmother raising. We're going to have a young hot person for the context of the story. Yeah. Raising the brother instead of a grandma.
Right.
Like my grandmother did. So, that was my only. And the music as well. Like it had like these like spiritual Negro humming going on. That was written by a white guy, so that threw me off too, and I didn't like that in there.
How dare he?
And it's just like the end. And the end was like, we're gonna be all right, but you're not. It's the first purge, and obviously there's sequels.
Another one's coming that's gonna be worse.
There's sequels that show this is not gonna be all right.
Right.
So
but apparently this was separate from
the
those.
end. They made the end portrayed like we're gonna get through this. Like, no, you're not. It's gonna get worse.
Yeah.
You know.
Where are you gonna go?
Where are you gonna go?
I don't know. Not everybody has money to leave the country.
I'm a big fan of the Purge series. Yeah. Is this my favorite Purge? No. I thought it was aesthetically cool, like the whole block party scene. I liked that. That was.
I love that they made it look like one of my likes about it was I love that they just they weren't resorting to violence and doing some shit. They were just like, let's fucking party. It was like a Freaknik rave in the streets. It really was, and I love that. I was like,
Freaknik was horrible. There was rape in broad daylight, by the way.
I know, but I mean that was legal in the Purge. So this movie, it was legal.
Oh, what would you do if you don't have to be malicious? We don't have to kill pedophiles. What would you do in a day of free crime? I mean, I get the guy I'm going to get my fees back in the ATM.
So I could pay my house off or something. I would try to pay off steal money.
I think I would go to a vitamin store and steal all the vitamins.
But if all
all
I would
the expensive
steal stuff that's expensive
for my body.
Like
go in a vitamin store and take all the shit, all the shit to make me healthier inside that costs expensive.
Yeah.
What else?
I don't know. I would, if I could just steal a bunch of money, I would do a lot of stuff with the money, like open a dog shelter that's not the local. Oh my God, that sounds like
so much work. Jesus Christ.
It is, but if you have enough money, you just pay people to do it the right way. That's more humane. I don't know.
That's all I know. I would still
steal money,
still vitamins, and things, still money,
and to live longer through, and be healthy
for the 364
for me and my family
days of the year
and people I care about.
That's
what most people would do. They would try to do right things, as was shown in the movie. Until
they were shocked. Like, why is the inner city raging like they are supposed to? Why are they not raging? It's a desensitization. It's probably because of the desensitization. I can't say the word to the culture. Like, we see death, and I don't know. Like right now, like she lives behind. Well, okay, Memorial Drive is not too far from here. No. And we hear gunshots. I'm like, I heard that.
It's a prison's right down the street.
Glad it's not me. Gonna go to bed now. Like, how close is it on our doors?
There's maybe half a mile away. There is this old apartment complex called Brannon Hill that is right by the college that I went to at one point. And it's what did they call it? It was there's Somalian gangs there. Sure. And it's the Wild West where the cops won't even go. I think that's where we hear the gunshots from, I think. I don't know.
So we have no show up cop zones. And that's what we're hearing.
That's what I've heard. I don't know if that's still true, but I've heard that.
Bother to look.
Either way, it sounds like the Purge over there, and I don't want to know. I know there's been a body or something found over there, I think. I don't know. Whatever.
Yay.
Other things, my likes and dislikes.
I'm like, yay. Okay, sorry.
All right. Let me wrap up my likes and dislikes. Okay, do you have more likes and dislikes?
Just the stereotypical things. Other than that, no.
Okay. Some of my likes about it was I liked when like the chaos began, like that first hour of it, when Isaiah was walking through like an alleyway and you could see the people on the inside of the buildings and the apartments, like behind the windows with their glowing eyes, like you don't know what they're gonna do and they don't know what you're gonna do, and there was just like so much tension and dread. It felt like walking through a haunted house. I love how they did that. I thought it was very cool because it was just like, ooh, it's like in a haunted house. You don't know if they're gonna like jump at you or like what they're gonna do. I felt that. I thought it was really good how they created that. And I love those two old ladies that like made explosives out of the teddy bears, and they just had their little New Year's headbands on or whatever it was, and they're just
baby.
like,
let's whip it right,
drinking.
That was their theme song. Was whip it, baby. Yeah, whip it all night.
And they were just laughing when Isaiah went and almost got blown up in their little alley. I feel like that would be us. Maybe. When we're that age, we'll just be like, I don't give a fuck anymore. Let's just blow up the teenagers. Like, they're just gonna do nothing with their life anyway, right? Just like just blow their foot off. I know. But yeah, they're gonna blow their foot off, blow their hand off so they can't play the video games all day anymore.
I thought you were about to say blow their hand off so they can't like jerk off anymore.
Oh no.
I was like what?
No. Yeah, I thought the Freaknik reference was funny. I don't know if that's what they intended to do. I thought it looked like Freaknik rave, everybody was out there in the streets, and I really like towards the end when they had like this slow-mo like smoky montage of the drug dealers killing the KKK. It was like very artistic, like kind of slow-mo, and I thought it was like it was a very different scene than the rest of the movie. It was like poetic almost. Dislikes, I thought, like I said before, they could have been like more character development. How we even got to this experiment. But I thought like maybe I should have watched the others first, but apparently this was like a standalone sort of. So I don't know. And the end, I felt was very rushed when they were doing like the shootout at Naya's apartment, because it was like pitch black outside, and then finally when like they won, all of a sudden like the sunlight's like blasting through the window. It's like, oh, all of a sudden it's like noon. I don't know if you noticed that, but I was like, you could have progressed a little more. I don't know if they just ran out of time or what. It was like an hour and a half-ish. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, it was something I noticed because Wes and I were like, it was just midnight or something. It was just like pitch black outside, and now like the sun's just like glaring at whatever. Well, okay. You're like, I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah. I was thinking about what the world would be like if there was a real purge. And I'm like, I like the haunted house effects.
No, I don't know. I mean, I will say this. I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm not organized with this. I'm a little.
We've been drinking rum.
As like
some good Spanish rum.
I could honestly say that prior election there was things that I thought would not happen that have happened.
That's true.
So yeah. In relation to this, when I say how imminent this is, I honestly don't know, because I've been surprised. Yep. And I'm a big cynic. I'm a very cynical person. So even me, who's very like in tune with like this is what it fucking is, even I was shocked for the state of the condition that we're in now to what I thought.
February 2026.
So this is not far-fetched. It happens, and all the things that we talked about as far as like the sniper tourism, all kind of stuff. All this shit does go on. So on a grand level where it's accepted, can it happen? No. Why wouldn't that? No one would agree to that. We don't know. I don't know.
People with money and no consequence.
Especially been doing it. without rewards, without $5,000 cash, people will do it.
Because they're already rich. They don't
imagine doing it with a reward, like a small little
$5,000. As in the movie.
A small little crab. What was it? Not crusty crab, with a small like juicy crab boil gift certificate. Imagine people sign for that. That is very
a Red Lobster.
That was very stereotypical. If I give you a Red Lobster gift certificate, will you do this? Yeah.
How dare you?
Well,
I might do it, and I'm not black. Is that what you mean? I love crab legs too.
How do we cater to other people? We'll give you gift certificate, Topgolf.
To white people?
I don't know. What lure in the white people?
A Braves game.
Game. Georgia season pass the Georgia Bulldog games or something.
Yeah, like UGA games.
UGA games. Yeah.
Oof. We could go on. Anyway.
Sure.
Do you have any reviews?
So this is a 9 out of 10.
Where's it from?
It is from IMDb.
Sorry if you already said that.
It's not so scary or violent compared.
Sorry, how many stars is this?
9 out of 10.
You just said that.
It says 9 out of 10.
I can't listen.
Yeah.
Sorry.
By Roman YM. It's not so scary or violent comparing it with the other movies, but it makes a lot of sense. It doesn't go into controversies regarding the general plot of the Purge franchise. It meets the objective of showing how the political party NFFA emerges in the idea of the experiment. I think most of the dislikes are because the actual tensions between political ideas in the U.S. and in the world, plus racial conflicts. All these are based on real things, though, and not all the bad guys are white like some of the other comments reviews say. Many other black characters try to kill the protagonist. And you have to remember that the NFFA use many disguises like the KKK or other supremacist groups to hunt down people in the movie. You've made your bed, now lie in it. I feel satisfied with the movie taking in consideration that the new TV series is out and a new episode each week. And we have more Purge stuff to watch, not only this movie.
There's a series?
Yes, I did not like it and it got canceled after 2 seasons. It explores what...
How is it different than the movies?
It follows different characters and explores what
the... It's like a spin-off of Walking Dead.
It's like explores kind of what the Purge looks like the rest of the days. Not on the day, but the other 364 days of the year.
I see.
Like...
Not build up to it or whatever.
Yeah, like what happens after and before, that kind of thing, not just the night of, which is all the movies is just the night of.
Right.
It didn't last, and it was produced by like USA, which I thought was a bad idea because it wasn't bloody or gory enough. It should have been on a network like HBO or FX where they could have like more gore.
Yeah.
Was it bloody enough for me?
Yeah.
That's what it was. So I have 1 out of 10s. This is by S. Jordan Galliera. S. Jordan Aguilera.
What?
Aguilera.
Same one? Wait.
Has it happened?
Yes, I have the same
Oh my God. Guys.
It happened.
Oh my God. All right. So we
finally
picked the same review. It has been how many 80 plus episodes and we have not picked the same review. This is historic.
From different platforms.
Oh my God.
Okay for you?
Oh my God.
What are we gonna do about this?
Oh my God.
You read it.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'll give it to you.
This is both of our reviews that we picked. I can't
we
believe
always
this.
almost pick the same review, but we've never
God.
actually done it.
Oh my God.
I was like, that name sounds
This is
familiar.
crazy. I can't. This is like
Look, it's right there. Predictable. They titled it Predictable. 1 out of 10.
1 out of 10.
All right, go
The
ahead.
first 2 movies were fine, even good in their actions, social commentary, and acting. Now, this one and the third movie are just so heavy-handed with identity politics, shallow plot, and acting worthy of high school plays. Not to mention the blatant, tired stereotypes throughout. Such a disappointment. Another good franchise going out with a whimper. We both choose it.
I know that hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
It's okay.
No, I kind of agree.
Yeah,
but I liked it.
Yeah.
But I liked it. All right. Oh my gosh.
I have a 5-star review from Letterboxd by Treek, TREECKO Treat.
Okay.
This is from last month, January 2026. Watched against my will, but at least there was pizza. I had pizza when I watched it too.
Really?
Last night.
Oh,
yes. Wow. Not last night, the other night.
Okay.
And then I have 1 10 out of 10 from IMDb. Titled It Really Was a Good Movie from J. Smith Keontae. I don't want to take the time to explain why this is a good movie. The fact is that the ratings are getting trashed based on the concept of the movie, which is 100% true. It would start in the impoverished neighborhoods, and truthfully, I don't believe that people would be willing to kill. I think they meant loot. They said loop, steal, rob to make their way of living better, but murder comes with a side of psychological trauma. So when no one actually purged and the government got involved, it showed that the underlying hate that is rooted in this country. Because the good old boys come out and started the purging to depopulate the country. It was a good movie. 22 people found it helpful. 25 people thumbs downed it.
Yeah.
Split down the
I
middle.
saw one. This bitch. She was really hates white.
I didn't
people.
even read. I know. I could see some total racist
she's
people
like,
out there. They're like, "Why are you making this about race?" And I was like,
"Of course, a white person would hate
"Do you
this
not
movie."
see what country you live in?
No,
like,
but no. Like this one
okay.
bitch. She was giving it. She was like getting into it. Like, if you didn't like this movie, you're a white supremacist, and here's why. Oh yeah, I can't believe we have the same one. I almost didn't.
Yeah.
Almost didn't, but I did. Oh my god. Okay, so I have one more 1 out of 10.
Okay.
Time to Purge the Purge. This film was embarrassing like a straight-to-video flick from 2003. There was nothing remotely interesting about it. It was corny and it had outdated racial stereotypes, which frankly, I found offensive.
I saw that one.
I'm like, oh, I agree too.
Yeah.
I agree too.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you know.
Is it like a... I know. It's corny, but is it outdated?
I mean... This is the other thing.
Okay, I'm
asking our community,
it will not have their own stereotypes too.
We still have these stereotypes, and we're not getting better because we're not fixing those stereotypes because we're not addressing the problems within. So it's not outdated.
How do you think we fix them?
Now I was very fortunate.
This could go on for another 30 minutes.
We kind of touched on this if no one was there, but I talked about it in my Rod Serling Night Gallery thing. Basically,
nobody was there.
Yeah, but I talk about like the experiences and how we're born. They shape our lives in the way that we think. So, my dad got us out of that environment, and I was able to grow with the type of compass that I have because I was removed from that environment. To be in that environment and to have a victim mentality, to want to do the right thing like the brother did, but you're still roped into selling drugs and because it's just easy. So
it's easier to get by that way.
Yes. I don't know. We have to have an honest conversation, and that we have to do what we can despite the reasons why we are that way because of the social and all the things that have kept us down. We have to want to change that. I don't know how to say it properly.
I don't know what the answer is.
It does start from home. It starts from home. It starts from home.
But it's also like stereotypes they could be good things, bad things, funny things that like kind of still capture and maintain the culture for what it is to distinguish it from any other culture. I love those things, but at the same time, any culture is painted negatively in some aspect. Yeah. Like I don't, and in the media, the media that creates these stories, like how they portrayed Katrina and Hurricane Katrina, like all these things, like there's so much to blame. It's whatever. I don't know what to do. Unless we can get like real media to like actually portray things. I don't know. I know that's not the only answer. I don't know.
Let's take the blame. Let's take the blaming part out of it. Okay, we know who to blame, what to blame, and why to blame.
Yeah.
How do we just recognize these things about ourselves and make changes towards that?
But it's also look at the U.S. funded like cartel shit and drugs and back and forth and all this shit for years. It's like, and the people in the U.S. that got like hung up in, it's just like so deep. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's not like we're trying to be good guys in the eyes of our country, but it's also like our country, like our government's doing bad shit behind the scenes too that also help like inflict these stereotypes in a sense. Not that they're totally responsible for it, but
the thing is, like I talk with
am I just drunk right now? I don't know.
Like,
you know what I mean?
It's like, whatever.
I mean, people just do it for fun and then they're hooked. Some people are hooked, some people aren't. I don't know.
And some are forced and horrible situations. Say if you get like
sometimes you just grow up in the environment and you don't know anything
or
else.
if you get like if you're a young person who gets swept up and you have a pimp and you're forced to do drugs.
There's so many
instances, whatever. But yeah, I don't know what the answer is. I never did, but apparently the answer is to purge. That's the answer, folks.
Just purge it out.
Purge it out.
And
I'm not participating.
And I love violence.
I know.
That's from my Muay Thai gym.
No.
I won't say their name, but they have little stickers that say "I love violence" with a little fighting fish, the little beta fish.
Yeah,
so
y'all
cute.
do that.
Look at his eyes.
That's cute. Y'all do that. I'm not participating.
I would do the purge as long as I didn't get shot, which is not going to happen, so it doesn't even matter.
No.
Okay, goodbye. I'm just kidding. So for March, Women's History Month, my pick will be The Velvet Vampire, 1971. Here is a little summary of it. Immortal bisexual dune buggy enthusiast Diane Le Fanu, played by Celeste Yarnall, is arguably more sympathetic than most female bloodsuckers. But what really puts The Velvet Vampire in the feminist horror canon is its director, Stephanie Rothman, who brought a progressive sensibility to all of the many B-movie genres in which she worked. Here, Rothman plays with subjectivity, surrealism, and sexual fluidity in a sun-baked desert setting that's unusual for the vampire subgenre. She does so with an artfulness also far beyond what she was expected for a cheap and dirty horror flick like this one, pointing to an immense talent that was only partially realized. It looks real pretty. It looks like The Love Witch, and that's why I want to do it. We just looked it up.
So yeah, watch The Velvet Vampire in preparation. It's free on Tubi, the Roku channel, and Plex.
As of February 2026.
Okay.
It's on there.
That's fun.
Yeah.
All right, so it's been great, Black History Month.
She's tired. Look at her.
Yeah.
She already did an anthology film festival. She's tired.
I drank a lot, too.
We had a lot of rum today. It's okay. It's my day off. It's fine.
But it's fine. And, yeah, so go out there. You know, don't forget to hydrate when you're out there purging. Get your tumblers and, just do it.
Yes, cheers. Cheers with your little boop. Yay.
Yay.
See you
Bye.
next time.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks. Dumplings, 2004. I heard she's a bitch in real life.
As she should, Queen. I don't know.
Yeah, but like Toni Braxton in the TV movie Toni Braxton.
I want to see that.
Break my heart.
What's the storyline?
I don't know.
I was a preacher's daughter. Now I love showing my puss all over the BET.
Immortal bisexual dune buggy enthusiast.
What?
My uncle had a dune buggy. That's so funny. That's
interesting.
So country. I know.
All right, be safe on the streets.
Look up.
Like, yeah, like.
Yeah.
No, it's like
I'm trying to do the
jiu-jitsu
one.
Go like this. I'm gonna do like.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Love you, fam. But he's like, I'm tired of digging these holes, Grandpa. I want to make money. Cream pen.
Am I saying that? Cream pen.
Cream drug dealer. Cream
Kingpin.
Kingpin puff. I can't believe Netflix is more expensive now. Why?
Cut their dick off. Cut their dick off and their hands because.
Be safe out there, cuz. Like.
And they're just
baby.
like,
let's whip it right.
Drinking.
That was their theme song. Was whip it, baby.
Yeah.
Whip it all night.
And they're gonna blow their hand off so they can't play the video games all day anymore.
I thought you were going to say blow their hand off so they can't like jerk off anymore. She's gonna have box braids and she's gonna dap it up with not crusty crab, with a small like juicy crab boil gift certificate.
Is it like a? I know. The Babadook.
And yeah, so go out there. Don't forget to hydrate when you're out there purging. Get your tumblers.
Men and women's fear feminine sexual power.
Which, frankly, I found offensive. Gift certificate, Top Golf.
To white people?
Braves game. Georgia season pass the Georgia Bulldog game.
The Mark of Lilith. Oh, remember Lilith Fair?
Yeah. Why is my HBO Max a couple more dollars more now? Why?
Anywhere, like you have no other choice.
This is a little drunken rant. I might take them. I can't even think straight. You know what we used to do? We used to like tell people what episode to prepare for next week with what movie.
Oh yeah, we
never prepare. Like we're not prepared with the movie we're gonna do next.
Nobody cares anyway.
No.